Mark Stiekema with me now. Mark, how did practice go for you today?
I think the practice was good. We used both bikes for to make a good setup. I think the track is today very fast and just dry. Normally it's wet, so yeah, it was a little bit difficult. And yeah, I make 3 practice and I say to the mechanics, the setup is good and I think I can make good starts and maybe podium.
The track looks very well prepared for the meeting again today, doesn't it?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, the corner's normally very bumpy, but this year it's not so bumpy, and yeah, you can go fast in the corner and yeah, also fast out because yeah, he's very smooth now.
And obviously, you just said you're looking for a possible podium finish today.
Yeah, I try my best, but I think I can make. I have a good chance for make a podium.
Had some good meetings in the past in the Lincolnshire Poacher here in England, haven't you?
Yeah, also with the World Champion final, I make big miss on the stake in the final because yeah, there was a lot of dust and I pulled the throttle down, so I lost 2 places and I make place 5. So yeah, that was a shame for me, but yeah, that was a shame, but I think this year the condition of the track is the same. That's good for me.
It's a big effort you make. Obviously, you must enjoy riding here because it's a big effort for you to come over to race here in England, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. But I like the crowd here, and all the other people are very nice to us. So yeah, that's the reason why I come every year back.
A lot of the riders riding the continent don't like English form of roping. You have a lot of boarded circuits. Do the ropes make any difference to you at all?
No. It is a little bit difficult. Normally we have boards, then you can make the corners easier. But I think this safety is enough.
The only other thing, of course, if you hit the boards are very hard. If you hit the ropes, you've got the possibility of not injuring yourself quite so badly, isn't it?
No, that's true, but I think both are hurt, so you can better stay on the track.
What sort of speed do you think you're doing on the straights out there in practice today?
I don't know.
80, 90 kilometres or more?
I hope. Only what I can do is open the throttle and full.
Are you absolutely flat out on the throttle on there? Is it stop right back?
Yeah, that's true. This little bit, yeah. Drive with your head and then make the corners good.
Thank you very much for having a word with us. Best of luck today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
So if you're not in the pit box in there, then probably not worth the stuff here. We've got pit boxes for also
James Shane's with me now. James, probably the biggest day of your racing career so far to be involved in this world famous international Lincolnshire Poacher.
Yeah, it's quite an experience to come here today. It's been a long old drive to get up here, but it's well worth the drive. And like you said, this is the biggest meeting I've had in my career so far. So take it how it comes and see how I'll get at the end of the meeting.
I think it shows that the tremendous progress you've made in such a short time to be invited to a meeting like this, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. We said at the start of the year, joke around, I'll be good to be invited to the Poacher. And then when Reg turned around at Fenland and gave me the regs, it was unbelievable. And this year it's just been one of them years, everything's happened so quickly and it's just unbelievable what's happened.
How did the practice go for you?
Quite good. I made the mistake, I went out with wrong gearing first off, but we changed a few things and it seems to be going better now. I just got to hope I'm on the same pace with everyone else.
The track looks extremely quick. Did you find it very quick out there when you were racing?
Yeah, we went out walking the track last night. I wasn't 100% sure how quick it was going to be. Then went out the first lap of practice. Luckily I went on my own. I came in the corner this is much quicker than I thought it was going to be. So, and my little engine's screaming its nuts off down the end of the straight, but it'll keep going.
I think it's fair to say the amount of work that Reg puts in, the track is absolutely tip-top condition, isn't it?
Yeah, it's, after I heard about the mud bath, I think it was last year or the year before, I was a bit worried about coming here, but went out and practiced and it's brilliant. Can't fault it.
What sort of speed do you think you're doing on the straights, James? Any idea at all?
Don't really want to say. It's probably scare me when I find out.
Are you doing the barn record as well?
Yeah, I've never done a barn record before, so Dad's told me all the stories about how to do them, and he's done them, and all the stories about all the old people doing them. So it'd be another experience, and hopefully I can win that.
Must be a bit strange because you used to have 7 or 8 guys alongside. You go hurtling around there on your own. But one thing, you can choose your own line when you're out by yourself, can't you?
Yeah. It's quite hard doing it on your own because you got no one to like race you. But like you said, I get picked my own line, so hopefully I find a quicker line and get there a little bit faster than all the other riders.
Delighted with your performance at Wimborne last week?
Yeah, that was brilliant. We went to Wimborne after the presentation. We went down. We wasn't sure about my knee holding up, so we went to do practice, and after practice it held up. So I said to Dad, let's do the meeting, and luckily my knee held up and went on. So.
Thanks very much, have with us. Very best of luck today.
All right.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Birthday boy Rod Winterburn with me now. First of all, Rod, very, very happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you very much.
And is this the way you wanted to be spending the day after your birthday?
No, not really. I'd rather spend it at home in bed, I think. Busy working, and you just seem to get one job done, and then there's another to do, and you never get caught up. So we just hammer on tongue all day long, every day.
Now, on a serious note, yeah, we know you've been on the podium so many times. You've never gone on to that top step. You're obviously determined to get in the top step today.
Yeah, we're going to try our best. Yeah, hopefully we'll ought to be on the podium, but obviously winning's a bonus. But we'll see what we can do.
I don't know if you've looked at the racing, but some of the heats, they're just like finals, aren't they, Rod?
Yeah, they are at this level. Yeah, you've got a lot of good lads here, and like you say, every race is a final at sort of club level. But this is like the cream of the cream here. So like I say, every race is just a final. So, but we'll just do what we can do.
Track looked extremely quick. Did you find it quick when you were practicing?
Yeah, we had a misfire to start with. Yeah, we had a misfire, and we got that sorted eventually. So we've just really had one good practice, and but with barn record, so that'll give us another few laps practice. So seems good, seems real nice.
Who's riding what bike? Because some of the practice you were on Gareth, some of the time he was on yours. So are you sticking to your own bike, or what's happening when you actually go racing?
No, I rode my spare bike in every time I went down, and Gareth rode my good bike. I just can't get down yet into a proper racing position, so I'm just having to sit up and beg just for the moment. I'll just adjust Gareth's carbs so it don't go as well.
Is that as a result of the injury, Rod? You can't get down slow?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just a bit stiff getting those final, bits to bend and a bit of muscle. So, but we'll get there.
But I think you must be delighted with the progress you made. Obviously, we don't want to talk about it, but it was a bad smash, and to be back, and not only be back racing, but going as quick as you are, you must be delighted with that.
Yeah, fell straight back into it really. There was an ounce of doubt to start with that you never know. You might lose your head. You never know, but you just got to get back on and go and just put it behind you. Yeah, it's just, I think it's always there. It's always in the back of your mind. You don't want to do it again, but there's no point going if you're just going to, if it's going to let it bother you, you might as well pack up. So, but what are you?
I think you said to me, because a lot of people were surprised you went back to Frittenden for only a second meeting where you had your crash, and you said to me that it was in your head that was a place to go back, and if it all worked well there, you knew it would work well at any other track.
Yeah, we had to stay in the first really. There was issues, people did fetch it up, but it didn't, to be honest, it didn't really bother me. You've just got to just use your head a little bit, but no, we just had to face it, just stare it in the eyes and go for it really.
Thanks, Sam. We were very happy birthday. Put the balloons on for the parade. We'll make sure you get a good clap, and best of luck today.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rod. Thank you. Gareth Winterburn. Gareth, busy weekend, successful weekend, winning at Peterborough Speedway last evening.
Yeah, we're good. We had a good ride. We just enjoyed the scent. They kept track nice for us. They kept grading it well, and they looked after it, and it just rode well. And we didn't get the best of starts in final, but we managed to sort of muscle us way to the front and keep it going. Like, we were a little bit quicker than Paul, and I think Paul sort of knew it, so we were trying to hold his line and odd us off, and it worked in one of his rides, but luckily we managed to get around him in final.
You look good in practice today, but Rod's just telling me he's going. So he said he's going to alter your carbs because so you won't be quite so quick.
Yeah, he will. He'd have to do to beat me, I think. I'm going to try and be fairly pushing hard today.
I know you've had a tremendous start to the season. I mean, you've been getting good results, and I think you've been really chasing Mark everywhere, and you've beaten him on several occasions. You must be delighted with your results so far this season.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I like to beat him a little bit more than we have done, and meet him a little bit more than we have done. To compare, we have beat him, and he's beat us, and it's how it goes every weekend. But I just need to try and sort of pull my head out of work a little bit and get a bit more into bikes, because me and Dad don't spend any time on his bikes anymore. We just don't get the time, so it's hard.
Talking of your dad, you of all people must be delighted to see the way he's come back. Not only has he come back, but he's come back in magnificent form as well, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, he's done tremendous. He's pulled his son up, and he's get his son on his feet all week, and he's come down to work straight away, near enough after his accident. When we got him home, he were only a couple of weeks at home maybe, and we had him down at yard, and we were wondering about doing paperwork, and then we had him up and down pit, and I think all the exercise is what's pulled him on so fast. And I think he just got very frustrated with not being able to do anything, so he's made himself, and I think that's what's pulled him forward like.
Thanks, Gareth. I'm calling you for Roddy's briefing. I'll go to the PA box. Thank you very much for having a word with us.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers. And also leave round the starting on point, please. Thank you.
That on a bit as you want and all.
Today, well done, Mitch, for the effort you put into racing today. Great to see Mitch in number 13, Georgie work. James pushing the boy there, Gareth this one, and who's the parade that comes from the box there. And James got through the machine from him. Robbie McDonald there, and he's not a bonus. So the big cheers to all the way around. James is pushing there through, so that's top of that good start. Sure you, James, is he never going to push his one. Big day in short for him, being involved in this 2014 Lincolnshire Poacher. So great way to move on that back straight there. Show them the support they deserve. We are looking forward to a cracking afternoon's racing this afternoon. Glorious sunshine and the track in absolutely tip-top condition. Sidecars coming around up the bonnet, so let's show appreciation for the sidecar boys. First coming out is number 80, that's Offen and Nicky. And the first one to come around half the bonnet, Offen and Nicky. Then we've got Step Fly and Jason Gill. Good to see Step Fly and Jason Gill that race. 2014 Offen. Very impressive. Number 34 Saunters, off. Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown doing forwards there for Rod Wilson and Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown for the three one of the FP50 job. Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith is past him. Multi-winners on this Poacher. Then we've got Gareth Winterburn and Billy Winterburn. Winner and Winterburn on last season. There on there on them. Gareth Wilson again. Liverpool 1 Robbie Wilson, Bradley Stadium is flying recently in the last few minutes. He really hasn't moved the fast. So we've got one crew coming around and the usual one to bring up the rear in the parade. I'm sure he won't be bringing up the rear when the racing starts. He is multi-winner of this competition. He is the defending champion in the sidecar class. He's here to defend his crown. It's only his second meeting of the season. Rode in Cheshire early on, just his second meeting. Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson on their lap of honour. So please cheer for your faces on their lap of honour. Thank you.
Right, out they come then for race number 1 then, the upright qualifier, race number 1 of the 2014 International Lincolnshire Poacher. Tom Meekins, Mick Norton, Dave Meadows, Mike Scalding, Lloyd Barrett, Ben Leeds and Dave Mears. They settle over that very, very far side, a long, long way from us, over on that top side of the track. Bang on time, in fact 2 minutes early for race number 1. Starter walks away up for the change for the opening race, and somebody's made an absolutely cracking start going down that back straight. I think that's Lloyd. Mick Norton is who leads going into that top corner for the first time, and Mick Norton now coming under pressure. They go into that top corner, they're 3 abreast coming off that top corner. We'll pick the numbers out as they come by us for the first time then. It is Mick. And Dave Mears looking to get through on the inside, but he's outclassed by Lloyd Barrett, who leads going down the back straight once again. Barrett leads from Mears holding that second place position. Meekins has got the third. Scalding is fourth with Mick Norton in position number 5. That's the top 5 coming out of that top corner once again. It's still number 36, Lloyd Barrett, who looks behind him. He's got Meekins still got third. Mike Scalding coming under pressure from Mick Norton. Good race and then Dave Meadows at the back as they go in the back straight once again. Dave Mears having a go going down that back straight. He gets inside Lloyd Barrett to move into lead on that top corner, bite between first and second. They hit that top corner on lap number 3. Mears on the outside. It's Barrett again trying to come right round the outside as the last up back goes for Dave Mears. Scalding in 4 and Norton in 5. Into the pits corner once again. Dave Mears still leads. He's getting away from Lloyd Barrett. Lloyd Barrett on the exit from that pit corner as Mears leads from Barrett in second. These two got away from Meekins, who's got the third. Scalding coming under pressure fourth, and Mick Norton's gone round the outside to move through into fourth place. And this Dave Mears who leads coming out of that final corner. One last go by Lloyd Barrett. Dave Mears, Lloyd Barrett, Meekins, 5 is Mick Norton. 6 is going to be Benjamin Leeds, and in 7th place it is Dave Meadows. The result of race number 1, we'll give you these results as they cross the line. For the remainder of the programme, we will give you the points in the block in the grid. So it's won by number 38, Dave Mears. Second, number 36, Lloyd Barrett. And third, number 31, Tom Meekins. 34, 32, 37 and 33. 1 minute 41.09. 1 minute 41.09. Right, last chance for the solo poacher. Delete number 36, put in number 39, Matt Saul. That's for the last chance qualifier. 5 to go through from this for the poacher proper. Revving up then for the solo last chance for the Poacher proper. About 4 and make a dash. They go in the back straight for the first time as Charlie Powell who hits the front halfway down that back straight there. Andrew Whittaker forced his way through. He's gone through from 5th to 2nd. He now drops back to 3rd place. And it is Charlie Powell who leads, and they come by us for the first time. It looks like David That's the top 4. Press in position number 6 as they go down that back straight once again. Charlie Powell is leader. Andrew Whittaker now drops back to 3rd place. And it's 34 John Cox quality down the back, and as Charlie Powell leads them going into that top corner. Andrew Whittaker again having a tremendous go to try and improve upon that 3rd place, right it down, holding that 5th place. Scott Cresswell's gone down in 5th place. Is in 4, Cresswell is in 5, red flags are out. Red flag is out, right it down upon the top corner. It looks like Matt Saul that's over on that far side. That will be a disaster for Matt after the effort he's made to get here today. I think it was Penn Smith that dropped it, and Matt Saul may well have collected either him or the machine, and he's down over on that far side. So let's hope that Matt is going to be okay. Because Jamie's blown an engine in practice, and now Ben has fallen in that qualifying race, and not the happiest of the days for the Fenn-Smith family. Right, we move on then to the rerun of race number 2, solo last chance for the Solo Poacher 2014.
Gone that well, we had the day, he thought.
Revving up and away then with this last chance qualifier second run. Charlie Powell has made the best of starts. He's in 2nd place, going down the back straight. Matt Saul leads them. Charlie Powell drops back to the pack. In fact, he was in 2nd. He's back to 4th place with Matt Saul coming under pressure. He's holding the inside line. Rodder trying to come right round the outside, but Matt Saul leads with David Radley. Charlie Powell in 4th. Scott Cresswell in 5, Stephen Taylor in 6, after 6, and David Radley round the outside. Matt Saul the lead going down the back straight. Matt Saul comes again back up the inside. Super action between these two as Radley leads from Saul holding 2nd place. Charlie Powell and John Cox has got machine problems. We're holding the 3rd place position. Desperately bad luck there on John Cox as this David Radley leads can put in lap number 2 then. Powell now goes through the 2nd place. Saul in 3rd with Cresswell in 4. Taylor is in 5. That's a 5, and those 5 have got away. But it's David Radley well clear going down that back straight once again. Charlie Powell has got that 2nd. Matt Saul is in 3rd. Scott Cresswell up to 4. Stephen Taylor looking to improve upon that 5th place position. Cox is in position number 6 as the lap up track comes out. David Radley the clear leader. Taylor in 6. Down the back straight for from the time they start the bunch up for those crucial 4th and 5th places as David Radley's a length of a straight clear at the front from Powell holding that 2nd place. Cresswell's got the 3rd. Coming in, Saul in 3rd, Cresswell in 4, Taylor gets closer in 5, and John Cox making one last effort as David Radley takes the checkered flag. 2nd place is Charlie Powell, 3rd is Matt Saul, 5 is John Cox, who's got ahead there of Stephen Taylor, who finishes in 6th place. The result then on that solo last chance is a win for number 38, David Radley. 2nd, number 33, Charlie Powell. And 3rd, number 39, Matt Saul. 31, 34, and 37. 1 minute 33.40. 1 minute 33.40. So we go on to the barn record attempt then. Bernd Diener is the first rider to come out. Number 1, the 2012 champion. He will circle that top corner, and then it will start when he flashes across this finishing line. So he's winding up speed, coming out of that back top corner right now. Bernd Diener, I say, here from Germany, the 2012 champion, who won it nose of Paul in the wet conditions. Looked to be pretty quick as he goes down the back straight there. So I guess tucked in behind the as much cover as he can get to get the wind protection from the wind as he goes into that top corner on his flying lap. Takes a mid-track position coming out of that top corner. Looks to be pretty quick as well. Came across the line there. Just checking the time there for Bernd Diener. (22.97) was the time there for Bernd Diener. 22.97. Mark Stiekema should be the next rider to go out for the barn record. He was very happy with the practice. He said he went very, very well on both machines. He has had some tremendous results on this field in the past. Down from the Netherlands, Mark Stiekema. Looks neat and compact going into that pits corner. Very quick on the exit from the corner. He winds it on going down that back straight. Slight wheelie halfway down that back straight. Will that cost him precious tenth of a second? He's down very quickly for that top turn. Looks to be neat and tidy. Looks to be quick as well. Comes out again in the mid-track position. Winds on slightly. Goes across the line. Not quite so quick. 23.67 for Mark Stiekema. 23.67. So number 5, Danny Warwick. He's the next man, the king of the Sand Ace, of course, 3 times champion over there in Guernsey. I'd be interested to see what we have the 2 continental riders out first. What can Danny Warwick do on his flying lap? Winds it on, coming out of that top then. Goes across the line now. Throws it into that pits corner. Mid-track position coming out of the corner. You can hear that engine buzzing as it goes down that back straight. Tucks right down again to get minimum wind resistance. Throws it into the corner pretty early there, going in to that top end. Comes out much wider than the other 2 riders have. Will that cost him time, or will it be a quicker line for Danny Warwick? $23.90, so Bernd Diener is still the quickest one with 22.97. Number 9, Mitch Godden is the next one to come out. Now, we didn't give you Mitch's name because obviously he wasn't here when we sorted this out, but he is coming in. Mitch Godden's going to take his place in the barn record attempt. So Godden took a while to wind it on. Wind it on now. Goes into the pit corner. Always that neat style of Mitch Godden. He'll hook the line all the way around to take the shortest way around the track. Will it be the quickest way around the track? As he tucks right down there, going down that back straight to try and gain those precious seconds. Into that top corner he goes again. He's coming out on a much wider line. Really, he's the widest of all the riders coming out of that top corner. Will it be quick? Time. 24.55 there for Mitch Godden. Right, we got Harland Cup. We were told Harland wasn't going to come out, but he is coming out for this barn record. So sorry if we misled you. The information we had that Harland was not going to come out. He is coming out then for the barn record, number 7, Harland Cup. So Harland goes into that pits corner. That sounds quick, and that Really tight and very fast on the exit from that pitch. Down the back straight he goes. Will he tuck right down? No, getting nowhere near down as low as what Mitch Godden did in the previous in his attempt. He goes into that top corner once again. Comes out again. Not quite so wide as the two previous riders. Number 7, Harland Cook. $23.45 for Harland Cook, which is the second quickest at the moment behind Bernd Diener. Number 10, James Shanes. This could be very, very interesting indeed with young James. We spoke to him before the meeting started, and he said he'd never gone so quick on a grass track in all his life. The engine was absolutely screaming beneath him, so it'll be interesting to see what James does. This is the biggest meeting of his career so far. He feels honoured to be asked to ride in this 2014 Lincolnshire Poacher. It'll be very, very interesting to see what sort of time he clocks. He starts to wind on down, goes into that pits corner. Doesn't look to be quite so quick as some of the other mountain. Goes in the back straight. He looks to be looking down a little bit. Has he got problems, James? He might be falling, so it could still be pretty quick, but he goes into that top corner, throws a bike into the corner very, very quickly indeed. Keeps in a nice tight line there. Look, he's looking down most of the time. Spent a lot of time looking down the bike in that barn record. No. 24.64 for James Shanes. Number 11, Paul Cooper is the next one to come out. We have got 2 clocks doing this this barn record, so there's no arguing over the times. We have 2 separate people that are clocking this barn record attempt. As Paul Cooper comes out of that top corner and starts now, could well be very quick. Paul throws it into that pitch corner again. Comes out of the corner, down the back straight he goes. Well, he took it right down, going down that back straight. No, more or less stays in the upright position. Doesn't get into the corner quite so early as some of the other riders. Always hit a bit of a bump over on that far side. That could cost him precious tenths of a second there. 23.68 there for Paul Cooper. So that is it then for the solo. So with a time of 22.97, Bernd Diener is the winner of the barn record for solos. He only rider to get in under 23 seconds. That's interesting indeed for the 2012 champion. Right, Myles, Simmons and Kevin Woodley are the first crew to try out for the sidecar barn record. They will just have a short run to the line. They're going to start right up on the sidecar start, and they will switch them on as they always looks tidy. There's Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley, twice winner of this illustrious trophy. The Lincolnshire Poacher down the back straight they go. Kevin tucking right down there, gets right the back to get maximum grip for that time. It gets right down alongside Myles as he enters a pitch corner. They are the pace setters for the sidecars. Out of that pitch corner they come, then they'll wind it on the exit from that corner and flash across. 25.31 the time there for Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. If you look at that, some of the solo times were 24.64. That's less than a second slower than some of the solo times. It just shows how quick these sidecars are going on this superb track. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunters, the next crew to come out to try and cross the line very quickly there. has come back from that engine riding as well as he's ever ridden it through his entire career. He's picked up some tremendous results over the last few weeks, and he looks very, very quick going down that back straight. Terry Saunters, a very busy passenger indeed, tucks right down alongside the Ince of Rob going in to that pits corner. Keeping it nice and tight. This could well be a very, very quick time. He winds on again on the exit from the corner. No. 24.75 there for Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. Next crew we should have is number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith. Here comes Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith to try and out. Quick as they flash across the line into that top corner they go then. Nice and neat, nice tight line there taken by Colin Blackbourn. Will wind it on immediately to go down that back straight. Passing him back up there, gets to drive in the back of the machine, and then he gets alongside Colin. They go into that pits corner. Winds it on very early on the exit from the corner, takes a much tighter line and flashes it across the line. 25.25 there for Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith. 25.25. Next one should be number 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. So Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer there, turn to try their flying lap. That corner they go then. Father Rob has got the quickest time so far. Can Robbie get anywhere near that time as he goes in the back straight then? Bradley Steer down very, very early on the machine. Up he gets again and sits back and down quickly going into that pit. This looks to be a quick time. They're almost airborne there going into that corner as they wind it on. Again, a real tight line coming out of that pits corner. Robbie Wilson. 24.88, just a fraction slower than Father Rob there. So next one should be birthday boy Rod Winterburn with Liam Brown in the chair. Right here, 48 Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown, they start their flying lap. Hanging off the back of the sidecar, they flashed across that line to start that flying lap. They wind on the power quickly coming out and the back straight they go. Again, almost road race style, tucked in there to get minimum wind resistance. They hurt that machine into that pits corner. Keeps it tight, nicely controlled. Coming out, goes a little bit wide on the exit from the corner and comes across the line. 'We have the quickest time so far, 24.62. 24.62 for Rod Winterburn. That is the quickest time so far. Right, here comes Gareth Winterburn with Billy Winterburn in the chair. Hurtling into that corner. Seemed to make a slight mistake on the entry to that corner. Can he redeem it going down the back straight? He's pretty quick going down that back straight. Notice Billy Winterburn, totally different style of passing into what Liam Brown is now. Took right down in there with Gareth Winterburn on the exit from the corner, using every inch of track coming out of that pits corner. 24.96, 24.96 the time there for Gareth Winterburn and Billy Winterburn. Number 87, Rob Bradley, Shaun Simpson, only their second meeting of the season. Rode at Cheshire in May, they've not been out since. So here comes Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson, the defending champions of the Lincolnshire. There you go. Seems to take exactly the same line there as what Gareth Winterburn took in the previous attempt. Goes in the back straight then. Again, contrasting style there of Shaun Simpson. Now he gets right down by the side there of Rod Bradley coming out of that pitch corner again. Using every inch of track to get the drive coming out of the corner. Front wheel paw in the air there from Rod Bradley. Front wheel paw in the air as he shot across the line there. We have a new leader again, 24.50 for Rob Bradley. So Rob's certainly not hanging about there, and that's the one to catch now as we move into the final crew. Number 92, Paul Whitelam and Kieran Ivey, 24.50 the time to be. So 92, Paul Whitelam and Kieran Ivey, the last. They go Kieran down very quickly, right down by the side of Paul Whitelam, winding on the exit from that top turn up the back straight. They go once again. Kieran back on that back wheel again now, very quickly down, halfway down that back straight. He was down alongside Paul Whitelam. The contrasting style of these different passengers coming out of that pitch corner again, going very wide to get maximum drive, maximum speed and fast. 25.61 there for Paul Whitelam and Kieran Ivey. So the old maestro, Rob Bradley, is the quickest one there in the barn record for the sidecars for the 2014 Poacher. 7.65.4321 are the points, 7.65.4321. So Rod is coming out then for race number 5, which is the first race proper of the 2014 International Lincolnshire Poacher Upright Solos, new class brought in for this 2014 event. Up and running, somebody's front wheel pull in the air. There's a go there, the back straight for the first time. Looks like Bob Dolman has hit the front going to that back edge. Up Paul Evans has gone through into second place, but Paul Evans coming under pressure about second place. Real sort out going into that top corner for the first time. It's Bob Dolman who's stolen the march at the front. He's a leader from Paul Evans. Graham Brown who's got position number 4, that's the top 4 as they go in the back straight on lap number 2, and Bob Dolman really getting away at the front, and Paul Evans has lost that second place. Dave Mears has gone through second, Paul Evans relegated to third. That's the top 3, but Graham Brown still holding position number 4. Chris Mackett is in 5th place. That's the top 5 as they complete lap number 2 then. Bob Dolman cleared the front from Joel Last is in last place at the moment as they go in the back straight once again. It is still Bob Dolman well clear at the front then. From Mears holding that second place, and Graham Brown has now gone through into third, relegating Paul Evans to 4th place. Last that flag comes out. From Mears Graham Brown trying to get round the outside. Chris back round the outside of Evans to go for the 3rd place, and Chris Mackey has come back on the inside
up. Paul Evans has gone from third to fifth as a leader. Bob Dolman down that back straight for the final time. Mayer still holds that second. Brown in third. Mackey getting close in four. Evans is in position number 5. Checkered flag out. Bob Dolman gets the winning line. Second place is Dave Mears. Third place is 5 is Paul Evans. 6 John Hartley. 7th place Smith. And you're last in 8th place. Points then for race 5. Number 1, Bob Dolman, 7 points. Number 2, Craig Smith, 1 point. Number 3, Paul Evans, 3 points. Number 4, Graham Brown, 5 points. Number 5, John Hartley, 2 points. Number 6, Johan Last, no points. Number 7, Chris Mackey, 4 points. And number 38, Dave Mears, 6 points. 1 minute 35.69. 1 minute 35.69, the winning time. Right. We delete Wim de Haas and put in number 36, Lloyd Barrett. Oh, they're up and running then with this race. Number 6, get them out pretty quickly this afternoon. They go in the back straight for the first time. We'll try and pick them out. The sun glinting as they go in that top corner. They're going to be 3 abreast going into that top corner. It looks like Steve Dorr has gone through on the inside and leads him coming by. It's the first time it is Steve Dorr. It's Arnie Anderson who's got the third. So Steve Dorr leads him, but Andrews in second. Arnie Anderson has got that third place position. That's the top 3 as they move into the back straight. Arnie Anderson coming under pressure now. He's almost lost that third place, but just about regains it. Steve Dorr clear then, going into that top corner once again. He's the leader with still Richard Andrews holding that second place position. The top 4 then, making their way down the back straight once again. Still it's Steve Dorr with a clear lead increase. That lead all the time of Richard Andrews, who holds that second place position. Good scrap again, going on for third in 4. Anderson just holding that third place. Barrett gets closer in 4. Coming out of that top corner, about to move on the last lap this time. It's Steve Dorr. Richard Andrews, second place position. Anderson relegated to 4. Meekins back in 7th place. Whitelam there in 6th place. As the leader, Steve Dorr down the back straight for the final time then in the second heat of upright solo action. Coming out of that top corner, it is number Steve Dorr. Steve Dorr using every inch of track. Steve Dorr then finishes with a spectacular win to get the winning line. And Richard Andrews is in second. Lloyd Barrett picks up the third. The others on the second. Gets that fourth. Andy Gareth in 5. Tom Meekins is in 6. And Tim Kernock in 7th place. Race 6 result then from the top. Number 9, Andy Gone, 3 points. Number 10, Tim Kernock, 1 point. Number 11, Steve Dorr, 7 points. Number 36, Lloyd Barrett, 5 points. Number 13, Arnie Anderson, 4 points. Number 14, Richard Andrews, 6 points. Number 31, Tom Meekins, 2 points. And number 34, Mike Scalding, no points. Winning time, 1 minute 36.50. 1 minute 36.50. Race 7. In place of Tim Nobes, it will be number 38, David Radley. And in place of number 8, Joel Nystrom, it will be number 33, Charlie Powell. It's going to be okay. As soon as we get any news from the middle, we will obviously relay it to you. So we hope that Mike's going to be okay. So the next race on the programme is race number 7, the start of the International Solo Poacher. Place of Tim Nobes, number 38, David Radley.
and the place of Joel Nystrom is number 33, Charlie Powell. So, race number 7 then, Bernd, Diener, David Radley, the replacement, Mark Stiekema, Dave Mears, Danny Warwick, Gareth Hickmott, Harland Cook and Charlie Powell, the 8 riders on view for race 7, the International Solo Poacher, heat number 1. Obviously, Bernd was the quickest in the barn record, so obviously he's come back to try and reclaim the crown he won in 2012, the German ace. So they rev up then for the opening race. Everybody makes a clean stop. They all get away going down the back straight then. Diener has made the best of stop. Looks like he's gone through on the inside and Lee's going in that top corner for the first time. Stiekema is the rider that's gone with him. The 2 internationals first and second. Diener's gone wide. Stiekema coming through on the inside and Stiekema leads for Diener in second place. Diener again back round the outside of Stiekema, hit a spot and it's very well to stay on there, and that's allowed Bernd Diener to get away at the front now. Without Stiekema's coming under pressure for that second place position. Looks like Harland Cook gone through into third. Danny Warwick is in 4th place. That's the top 4. It's Bernd Diener then, the pace setter in the barn record leads. Heat number 1 of the solo poacher. Stiekema's got in 7, Dave Mears in 8th place, going down the back straight once again then, and Bernd Diener starting to get away at the front. Harland Cook getting very close to Mark Stiekema. Super Race got on the second and third, and Cook goes roaring through on the inside of Stiekema to move through into second place as Diener is the race leader. Onto lap 4 this time, he looks behind. Charlie Powell in 6th and Dave Mears in 7th place. Bernd Diener clear going down that back straight. Charlie Powell looks like he'll have punctured Charlie Powell there, will hold in that 7th place position, but Bernd Diener clear going into that top corner for the final time in race number 7. Harland Cook having a super ride there in 2nd place. Bernd Diener gets to him right. 2nd place Harland Cook. 3rd is Stiekema. 4th is Danny Warwick. 5th Gareth. 6th place will be Dave Mears. Points for race number 7. Bernd Diener scores 7 points. David Radley, no points. Mark Stiekema, 5 points. Dave Mears, 2 points. Dan Warwick, 4 points. Gareth Hickmott, 3 points. Harland Cook, 6 points. Charlie Powell, no points. 1 minute 30.7. 1 minute 30.7, the winning time. Right, race number 8. In place of Richard Hall is Matt Saul will not be coming out anymore. He got hurt in that spill. It'll be number 37, Stephen Taylor. Scott Cresswell and John Cox come into the qualifying places. Down the back straight for the first time. It's Mitch Godden who hits the front, leads them going down the back straight for the first time. James Shanes holds 4th. Rodney McDonald just ahead of him in 3rd place. We'll pick up that 2nd place rider. They come by us the first time. Mitch Godden has gone really wide and may well have lost that first place. On the inside, Mitch Godden has got that 3rd place position as Cooper Lee's going in the back straight once again. Shanes has gone from the 2nd. Godden has gone from 1st to 4th. They go in the back straight once again. It's Cooper Lee's been changed and not pursued in 2nd place. Godden now drops back to 4th. Rodney McDonald in position number 5 as they come out of that pits corner, top corner once again. It's Cooper as he managed Cox in 7, Cresswell and 8 going down the back straight once again. The gap is starting to close between 1st and 2nd, and Shanes about a bite behind Cooper now as they go in that top corner once again. Georgie Wood hunting these 2 down in that 3rd place position as Cooper leads. Shanes takes a much tighter line on the exit for that corner. Shanes almost squeezed inside Cooper. Closer in 7. They go to the back straight once again, then Shanes is getting away at the front. Cooper holds at 2nd. Georgie Wood is hunting him down in 3rd. These 3 have got away then from Godden, who's in position number 4. Georgie Wood a determined effort, trying to come right round the outside of that final corner as James Shanes gets up right. Cooper gets 2nd. Georgie Wood in 3rd. Mitch Godden in 3rd. McDonald is in 5. Cox in 6th. Taylor in 7th. And Cresswell in 8th place. points for race 8 then. Number 9, Mitch Godden, 4 points. Number 10, James Shanes, 7 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 6 points. Number 37, Stephen Taylor, 1 point. Number 13, Georgie Wood, 5. Number 14, Rodney McDonald, 3 points. Number 31, Scott Cresswell, no points. And number 34, John Cox, 2 points. 1 minute 30.28 the winning time. 1 minute 30.28. Race 9, Poacher Sidecars delete number 7, putting number 3, Lee Jones with Ian Hawley in the chair. Honda Verado, HF51 KNU. It's a black one. Can you go and move it, please? You are causing an obstruction. Honda Verado, HF51 KNU. Can you move it immediately, please? Thank you. So race 9 is the start of the Poacher Sidecars. Gareth Williams is the passenger for Peter Lloyd, not Daz Whetstone. It's Gareth Williams in the chair for Peter Lloyd, and Lee Jones and Ian Hawley come in to replace Paul Johnson. Revving up then for heat 1 of the sidecars. They all get away. Looks if Peter Lloyd's got away pretty quickly from the inside. Myles Simmons has gone away with him. Rob Wilson coming. And that's the top corner for the first time. It's Myles Simmons on the inside. He's coming under pressure on the inside line. And Colin Blackbourn has gone through into Myles Simmons. The lead going down the back straight for the first time. It's Blackbourn who leads. And Peter Lloyd has gone through in the second. Myles Simmons now retakes that second place. Rob Wilson back in position number 4. Nothing much between these four. They bunch up coming out of that corner. And Colin Blackbourn again under pressure from all that first place. Step flies in 5. They go in the back straight once again. It's Blackbourn who leads it. It's still Peter Lloyd doing all the chasing there in second place. Myles Simmons in third. Rob Wilson surprisingly back in fourth place. Step fly in 5, and it's Lee Jones in position number 6. Going into that pits corner once again. It's still Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith in the chair, who have the advantage over Peter Lloyd, having a super ride there in second place. Making the move round the outside. Myles Simmons to try and get round the outside to move from the third place. He has gone round Myles Simmons. Simmons comes again to retake that third. Rob Wilson again right back round the outside, moves back through in the third place. And it's Colin Blackbourn who leads from Peter Lloyd in second. Now Rob Wilson's up to third and chasing that second place of Peter Lloyd. There's a lost lap flag being made ready then for number 25, Colin Blackbourn next. Peter Lloyd on in second. Simmons is in fourth place. Step fly is in 5, Lee Jones in 6. That's a 6. As a leader, Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith lead going down that back straight then. Rob Wilson's really going to have a go at Peter Lloyd. He's gone through on the inside Peter Lloyd. So Rob Wilson's gone from 4th to 2nd as Colin Blackbourn leads on the exit from that pits corner. He's going to win the first heat of Poacher action for the sidecars. Colin Blackbourn gets a winning ride. Rob Wilson picks up the 2nd. Peter Lloyd in 3rd. Myles Simmons in 4th. Step fly in 5. Lee Jones in 6th place. Race 9 points as follows. Number 4, Peter Lloyd, 3 points. Number 3, Lee Jones, no points. Number 9, Myles Simmons, 2 points. Number 24, Rob Wilson, 4 points. Number 25, Colin Blackbourn, 5 points. And number 30, Steph Bly, 1 point. Winning time, 1 minute 48.06. 1 minute 48.06. So race 10 then looks to be a cracker. Race 10, Robbie Wilson, Rod Winterburn, Gareth Winterburn, Rob Bradley and Paul Whitelam. What a outstanding lineup that is for race number 10, and thrown in as well is Will Offen. So the crew's circling the track before coming to line for what should be a crackerjack race number 10. Looks like it was Gareth Winterburn with a few problems there behind the straw bale. Just got it sorted out now, so obviously you can't afford to miss a heat. The competition is going to be so hot in this sidecar class that this afternoon you cannot afford to miss any race at all. And the 2-minute exclusion is on for number 49, and he's been excluded, so that's a dreadful start there for Gareth and Billy Winterburn. They have been excluded under the 2-minute time allowance. So that's a dreadful start there for Gareth and Billy. Right, all go for race 10. Sorry about that, we've been told that we've been excluded. We're now told that all go in race number 10. We're having a look away what should be a cracking race number 10, and who's stolen the mark to front. Rob Bradley's got pretty quickly away. Rob Winterburn. He's going to get the corner first. Rob Winterburn dies from the inside. It's Rob Bradley who leads him down the back straight the first time. Rob Winterburn goes to in the second place. Gareth Winterburn's come from nowhere to go for the third with Robbie Wilson in fourth place, and Rob Winterburn has gone through on the inside of Rob Bradley. Gareth Winterburn is in third place. Super action between these two as Rob Winterburn leads from Bradley in second. Gareth Winterburn has got that third. Robbie Wilson is in position number 4. They completely over Will Offen's in 5, Paul Whitelam surprisingly back in 6th place. They go to the back straight once again, and Rod Winterburn is getting away at the front. Rob Bradley holds that second. Gareth Winterburn start to close the gap on Rob Bradley's then moving to that pits corner once again. It's Rod Winterburn who leads from Rob Bradley in second. Gareth Winterburn has got the third place position. Robbie Wilson in 4th. Second, Gareth Winterburn again. On the entry to that top corner, trying to find a way through on the inside. Rob Bradley's not leaving a gap on the inside, but Rod Winterburn's getting away the front from Bradley holding second. Gareth Winterburn still holds a third. Robbie Wilson in 4th. Paul Whitelam's up to 5. Will Offen back in 6th place. They're moving on to 4 this time then with Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. Second place. Can't seem to get the second place. Robert Wilson consolidated 4th place with Paul Whitelam in position number 5. They got the back straight on lap number 4. It's Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown well clearing this second heat of super sidecar action this afternoon. Gareth Winterburn having one last go at Rob Bradley for that second place. Rob Bradley's gone wide. Gareth Winterburn comes to the inside. Rob Bradley picks up second. Gareth Winterburn is in 3rd. Wilson in 4th. Paul Whitelam in 5. Will Offen in 6th place. Super sidecar action race number 10. Super sidecar action there in race number 10, and it's the points as follows. Number 42, Robbie Wilson, 2 points. Number 48, Rod Winterburn, 5 points. Number 49, Gareth Winterburn, 3 points. Number 80, Will Offen, no points. Number 87, Rob Bradley, 4 points. And number 92, Paul Whitelam, 1 point. The winning time quite a bit quicker 1 minute 45.59. 1 minute 45.59. I think we have a little bit of water put on the track now before we move on to race 11. All 8 riders are there, so a full house then for this race number 11. And the start could be crucial. Bob Dorman has made a good start. He's going in the back straight the first time. Looking to Steve Daw. Steve Daw back in about 4th place. Now goes through into 3rd place as Bob Dorman leads. Looks like Chris Macker who's got a 2nd. It's Steve Daw in 3rd. That's the top 3. John Hartley's in position number 4 as they combine the first time. Then Dorman leads. Up to 4, Dorman's in 5, that's the top 5, racing in the back straight once again. Steve Daw on the shoulder of Bob Dorman going down that back straight, about 2 bikes between them. But Bob Dorman again is just a little bit quicker going in the back straight, and Chris Mackey is closing up on Steve Daw. These 3 have got away from John Hartley, who holds position number 4 then. Coming out of that top corner once again, it's Bob Dorman looking to make it 2 to 2. Steve Daw upon that 2nd place, Chris Mackey. Making in 5. Andy Gomer's in 6, that's the top 6, going down the back straight now once again. Dolman's getting away from Daw. Daw can't close the gap at all now. Chris Mackey dropping back in 3rd, equidistant between these 3 as they move into that top corner on lap number 2. Bob Dolman very much on course to make it 2 to 2 then. Dolman leads. John Hartley just been hanging on to 4. In 7, and somebody, Arnie Anderson back in 7th place, and somebody's bike sounds a bit sick, and we look to Ross Steve Daw. Steve Daw's got problems over on that top side. Typical Steve Daw moment there as Bob Dolman is a clear leader coming off that top corner. 44 time it's Bob Dolman who makes it 2 to 2. 2nd place is going to be Chris Mackey. And Steve Daw coming across the line in 6th place. Race 11 result then. Points. Bob Dolman gets 7. A non-start for Mick Norton, number 32. Number 5, John Hartley gets 5. Number 7, Chris Mackey, 6 points. Number 9, Andy Gom, 4 points. Number 11, Steve Daw, 2 points. Number 13, Arnie Anderson, 3 points. And number 31, Tom Meekins, no points. 1 minute 35.69. 1 minute 35.69. So, revving up then for race number 12, another heat of the international uprights. Again, Graham Brown, front wheel Robbie in front of his base. He does it very well to get down. He's back in 4th place. We have a red flag for this one. Red flag for race number 12. It looks very much as if Mick Norton should have been out for replacing Paul Evitts in race 11. Looks to be replacing number 32 Mike Scalding in this race number 12. So he's come out on the line. We'll just double check with regard to the points for Mick, because we were told he was going to be out in the previous race. He's actually come out in this race in place of Mike Scalding. So we'll double check whether he gets any points or not for coming out in race number 12. The rerun of race number 12, he gets away at the 2nd time of asking. They go in the back straight for the first time. Looks like Richard Andrews at the front going down that back straight. And Graham Brown has come for nowhere to go through in the 3rd place. He's on the shoulder of the 2nd place. Rodney now coming out of that top corner for the first time. Graham Brown, they're all bunching up there in 2nd place. And Richard Andrews. Mick Norton's in 5, and Richard Andrews clear going to the back straight on lap number 2 then. It's Mears who's got the 2nd, and Brown in 3rd. These 3 are pulling away there. Looks like Mick Norton gone through. It's Lloyd Barrett in 4th place. Mick Norton is in 5. That's the top 5. Coming out of that top corner once again, Richard Andrews picked up a good 2nd place first. To manage a clear lead to complete lap number 2. Brown. Last is in 7th place, that's the 7th. They string to the back straight once again, and Richard Andrews putting a lot of daylight between himself and the 2nd place rider who still is Dave Mears holds that 2nd. Graham Brown desperately trying to close the gap there in that 3rd position. On to lap 4 they go. Richard Andrews, Mears holding
left turn for the follow time in race number 12. So after picking up a second place and his opening ride, it's going to be a winning ride this time for Richard Andrews, number 14. James Mears picks up that second place. Bernd comes across the line in third. Lloyd Barrett in fourth, McDonald in five, Six. You are last in seventh, then Leeds in eighth place. Right, race number 12 points. So number 2, Craig Smith, 2 points. Number 4, Graham Brown, 5 points. Number 6, Johan Last, 1 point. Number 38, Dave Mears, 6 points. Number 36, Lloyd Barrett, 4 points. Number 14, Richard Andrews, 7 points. Number 32, Mick Norton, 3 points. And number 37, Ben Leeds, no points. 1 minute 36.13. They're on the line and revving up then for another heat of the solo Poacher. Bernd Diener in action again. He was impressive winner first. Remember, Danny Warwick's made a good start. Leeds going in the back straight for the first time. Look at Bernd Diener trying to make a move round the outside of Warwick. Leeds going in that top row. Big 3 abreast. Stiekema in the thick of the action. 3 abreast coming off that top corner for the first place position. And it's Stiekema has gone round the outside. Three with Harland cooking for Mitch, Godden in position number 5. Going round the outside of that top corner. Stiekema has gone round the outside of Warwick to go through in the first place, and Diener's followed him through on the inside, so Warwick has gone from first to third. Stiekema leads from Diener in second, Warwick in third, Harland Cook now trying to get round the edge of Danny Warwick to go through the third place, and Mitch Godden looking for an opening on the inside. Diener's really quick going into that pit corner. Stiekema again sweeps back round the outside of Diener again. Diener is so quick going into that pits corner, but Stiekema that leads going down the back straight once again. Diener's 2 bites behind him with Cook in third, Warwick in 4, and Godden looking for that 4th place as coming off that top corner once again. It's Diener leads it, but Stiekema leads from Diener on that Stiekema on that pitch corner. Stiekema holding it back. Stiekema leads from Diener holding that second place. Cook trying to close the gap in third, and Godden's gone for nowhere to go to the 4th place, and Diener's gone through range of Stiekema moving in to that top corner once again. Diener leads from Stiekema in second. Cook getting close in third. The checkered flag comes out. A race for the 2 Continentals. Bernd Diener makes it third. And Stiekema takes the second. Cook is in third. White in 5. Wood is in 6. Super action there for first and second, and for third, 4th and 5th places. Super action there in race number 13, won by Bernd Diener, and he gets 7 points. Number 3, Mark Stiekema gets 6 points. Number 5, Danny Warwick, 3 points. Number 7, Harland Cook, 5 points. Number 9, Mitch Godden, 4 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 1 point. Number 13, Georgie Wood, 2 points. Number 31, Scott Cresswell, no points. Quickest time of the day so far, 1 minute 30.03. 1 minute 30.03. David Radley in for Tim Nobes, Charlie Powell in for Joel Nystrom, Stephen Taylor comes in for Richard Hall, and John Cox is the number 16 spot for race number 14. Away and running, so Dave Mears has made a good start. Leeds going to the back straight the first one. Rodney McDonald's gone through on the inside. He's the clear leader. Whereas James Shane's Mears has gone through in the second. James Shane's has now worked his way through into third place. They're all bunching up the third, 4th, 5th and 6th place. They're going to be 4 abreast coming out of that top corner of the third place. James has got the third. Cox in 4, Hickmotter's in 5. That's the top 5 going to the back straight. Look at Shane's winding on round the outside. Somebody's gone down on the entry to that pits corner. It all happened on that pits corner because Shane's went for nowhere to go through into second place, and somebody has fallen on that top corner. We'll pick the leader. It's Rodney McDonald as the leader now as they come a complete lap number 2. McDonald leads with Shane. Mears is back in 4. 6 was Gareth Hickmother fell up on that pits corner as James Shane's is now taking up the leading position. He's looking to make it 2-2. Then he leads for McDonald in second. These 2 have stolen the Martin with John Cox, who's got that third. Dave Mears is back in 4. Charlie Powell is in position number 5 as Shane's using him at every inch of track. Powell is in 5. Taylor is in number 6, but James James Shane's. He's storming away at the front. He's got a big lead now, halfway down that back straight, 4 deep one more time. Looking for 2-2. McDonald holds that second. Cox is getting closer in third. Mears hanging on to 4. Powell in 5. James Shane's picks up another running ride. Second place goes to Rodney McDonald. Third place is the fourth and then Mears is in 5. Taylor in 6th. Race 14, the points then. Number 38, David Radley, no points. Number 4, Dave Mears, 4 points. Number 6, Gareth Hickmott, no points. Number 33, Charlie Powell, 3 points. Number 10, James Shanes, 7 points. Number 37, Stephen Taylor, 3 points. Number 14, Rodney McDonald, 6 points. And number 34, John Cox, 5 points. 1 minute 30.66. 1 minute 30.66. Stephen Taylor got 2 points. 2 points for Stephen Taylor. So we go on to race number 15 then. Peter Lloyd, an excellent ride first time out. Colin Blackbourn, winner first time out. Gareth Winterburn got a third. Rob Bradley is second. Robbie Wilson a fourth. So a very, very competitive heat again in race number 15. Right, we've got a police radar gun here today, and he's been clocking the sidecars at 90 mile an hour going down the straight, so it just gives you some indication of the speed of the big chairs on this super track. Just about 90 mile an hour on the straights, and that is an official police radar gun. Just to keep advanced, race 16, Offen and Nicky Owen have pulled out. Crew number 80 have pulled out of race 16, just to keep you up to date, keep your programmes bang up to date. This should be another super heat of sidecar action. Say Colin Blackbourn winner first to make. Gareth Winterburn a third. Rob Bradley picked up a second. Robbie Wilson a fourth. Peter Lloyd had an excellent opening ride, as did Myles Simmons. So anybody's race, this race number 15. Revving up then for race number 15, should be a super heat of sidecar action. Colin Blackbourn's got an absolute flyer from the inside. Myles Simmons has got away, and so is Robbie Wilson. Starting to be clear breath for second place, climbing into the top corner for the first time then, and Winterburn's have come for nowhere to go through on the inside. Gareth Winterburn leads going up the back straight. It looks like Rob Bradley slipped from the second place. Myles Simmons in third. Colin Blackbourn has gone from first to fourth. He's coming under pressure now for that fourth place as Gareth Winterburn leads into that pits corner on the opening lap. Rob Bradley's got that second place. Myles Simmons has got the third. It's Winterburn who leads it. Back in sixth place after a super opening race win, but it's a race position. It's Gareth Winterburn clear going down that back straight. Rob Bradley can't seem to close the gap in second. Myles Simmons putting the pressure on Rob Bradley for that second place position as Winterburn leads from Bradley in second. Simmons has got the third. Blackbourn is in fourth. Gareth and Billy Winterburn, the clear leader. Bradley and Shaun Simpson holding that second. Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley have got the third. Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith are in fourth. Robbie Wilson, Bradley steer back in fifth place. Equal dis between these top five as they move into that pits corner once again. The last that flag about to be made ready then. 4, Gareth Winterburn. Myles Simmons and Robbie Wilson 5. Peter Lloyd in 6. Straight goes Shaun race leader, picked up a third place. There's opening ride. He wants a winning ride this time. That's Gareth and Billy Winterburn clear, going into the pits corner on lap number 4. Rob Bradley consolidating that second place position. So it's Gareth Winterburn who gets the winning ride. Second place. Third is Blackbourn coming under pressure. That fourth place hangs on to 4. Robbie Wilson in 5. Lloyd in 6th place. We're just holding on the result of this race. We're just holding on the result.
Gareth won that race.
Right, I'll give you the points for race 15, then explain after we're giving you the points, okay? So race 15, Peter Lloyd and Gareth Williams, no points. Number 9, Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, 4 points. Number 25, Colin Blackbourn, Martin Smith, 2 points. Number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer, 1 point. Number 49, Gareth Winterburn, Billy Winterburn, 3 points. And number 87, Rob Bradley, Shaun Simpson, 5 points. Gareth Winterburn has been put back 2 places for coming in contact with Colin Blackbourn's passenger, and a warning to all riders, please do not crash into other outfits. Thank you. There will obviously be no time for that race because the winner of that race, as he crossed the line, is now, because of the decisions on the middle, not the winner, so there will be no time. We're up and running then for the next race, and Lee Jones is the replacement, no Will Offen, and it's Rod Winterburn who has the advantage. They come by the first time. Holding second, Whitelam has got the third, going in the back straight the first time. Rob Wilson lead, then Rod Winterburn holding that second place position. Paul Whitelam is in third, going up the back straight once again. Wilson leads gentlemen, Winterburn holding the second place. Rod Wilson battled his way to a second place first time out. Rod Winterburn won his opening ride in the quickest time so far. He's back in second place a moment. There's Rod Wilson. The third step flies in 14. This time as they go up the back straight once again. Rob Wilson made a mistake and Rob Winterburn's right alongside him now as they go up that back straight, a fight between these two moving into that pits corner. Rob Wilson leads from Rob Winterburn holding that second place position. Super action between these two. Rob Wilson's gone wide again. Winterburn again trying to squeeze on the inside, and Rob Winterburn going in. Fantastic action between these two. Winterburn hits the front. Rob Wilson again trying to come back with him there to the fight. Go on the back straight once again. Winterburn leads from Wilson holding second. Paul Whitelam has got that third place position. Moving into the pits corner on lap number 3. It's Rod Winterburn who leads from Rob Wilson holding that second place position. Paul Whitelam has got the third. Rob Wilson again trying to find a way through. He's on the third. Winterburn leads. Whitelam has got the third. But look at that stopping again because Rob Wilson almost found a way through on the entry to that pits corner again. Rob Winterburn pulls away going down that back straight. What can Rob Wilson do on the entry to that pits corner on lap number 4? It's Rod Winterburn who leads from Rob Wilson holding that second place position. Coming out of that pits corner, Rod Winterburn makes it 2-2. Rob Wilson, Whitelam picks up the third. Look back to see Step Fly and Lee Jones scrapping it out for 4th and 5th places. Step Fly gets 4th, Lee Jones in 5th place, but super action at the front between Rob Winterburn and Rob Wilson. Super sidecar action again then, race number 16, the points as follows. Crew number 3, Lee Jones, 1 point. Number 24, Rob Wilson, 4 points. Number 30, Step Fly, 2 points. Number 48, Rod Winterburn, 5 points. Number 80, Will Offen, no points. And number 92, Paul Whitelam, 3 points. 1 minute 46.75. 1 minute 46.75. We will now have a short break for watering.